don't want any spoilers, now would be a good time to scroll on. For jury, Lala also finds out that the prize pot for Survivor is $1 million. So she knows now that Dee won $1 million, not $500,000 like what she thought the prize pot was. And so I think she's probably going to be pushing really hard for a Dee nomination and eviction. Drew and Barrett were really agreeable in the conversation. One thing that I found really interesting is Mallory kept bringing up Kamu and being like, we can't let him skate by. But obviously, Lala and Taylor were very shutting that conversation down quickly. They even talked about how if next week is the knockout head of household competition, that they all need to agree to just not pick Kamu until the end. Later on, Melody and Mallory are talking to Drew, and they're basically like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I want Kamu out next week. I want Kamu to go next. We have to target him soon, or he is going to get through because he's so good at all the competitions. We're probably going to have to take a couple shots at him to actually get him out. So they are still on board for targeting Kamu. I really feel like if someone from FAP or the Icons win head of household next week, there is potential for them to all come together. But we'll have to see how the head of household plays out. Drew and Barrett do have a quick conversation and just basically tell each other that the head of household room conversation was a really interesting one and that they need to discuss it tomorrow. So we'll be looking for that conversation to take place today. As far as I know, Backyard is closed for the week. And so they'll have nothing but time on their hands. There were a lot of conversations about potentially maybe keeping Haley amongst several different groups. So we'll see if those tides kind of start to turn while they're locked inside. Other than that, not a ton really happened overnight. It was just kind of silly, goofy times for the most part. Dee did kind of make Devins mad last night because she was putting Doritos on him whenever he was asleep, and he woke up and he was not happy that there were chips in his bed, and I would agree with him. So I think they'll be fine though.